my hormones kicked in. I am telling you, it was like somebody put a bomb in my body and it exploded. I did not know how to deal with that or how to handle that. It was so intense. Every man I was with, I wanted to like trip him and beat him to the floor. I was obsessed with it. I thought about it all the time. I laid awake at night and thought about it. You know, and it was either the TA that I was taking classes from when I was in graduate school at A&M, or it was the guy at the ice cream shop that was so darling. I didn't know what to do about this, but I knew that it was making me crazy. So I thought, honesty's the best policy, right? So I told my husband that I was having a lot of sexual desires to be with other men, not him. Nothing personal, just want you to know. And that I wanted to renegotiate our wedding vows so that I could have an affair, or perhaps just go on a sabbatical from the wedding vows for a while. I really asked permission. Can I do this? Understand, this is something in me. Number one, I was a virgin when I got married. Maybe that's what happened. You weren't, so I missed out. Maybe that's what this is about. Maybe it's temporary. I think it is. I don't have any reason or any desire to leave the marriage. I'm perfectly happy. It's just this other thing has to be tended to. And he said, I don't want to talk about this. And the answer is no. So I said, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have an affair and I'm not going to tell you. You won't know when or anything about it. He filed for divorce the next day. I hadn't even done anything yet. Monogamy was the norm in the past. I mean, my parents were married for 60 years, but today, monogamy is not a guarantee of a lifetime partnership like it was in the past. It's not a guarantee you're going to be with the same partner forever because things are constantly changing. I think that sometimes marriage today is defined as one marriage at a time instead of just marriage like it was in the past. And we've talked before about how 50% of first marriages end in divorce, and the statistics show that for people who choose monogamy, forever will often terminate in 18 years. The discussion always is, after a period of time has gone by, is, why didn't I leave early? What was I doing in that relationship? I wasn't happy. I should have left earlier. I should have left sooner. Why did I stay so long? And there's usually a lot of angst. You know, there's divorces and people are mad and slamming doors and throwing people's clothes out in the yard and all that kind of stuff. But today, it's different and it's more acceptable to have more than one partner, and it seems to be the trend or the popular movement in our culture. And we have all kinds of options other than monogamy now. We have swingers, we have polyamory relationships, but the most popular one is serial monogamy. And after my divorce when I was 30, that's what I did. And for me, it was perfect. Had I known about polyamory, I would have probably gone in that direction, but I didn't know anything about it at the time, so the serial monogamy worked for me. So the question I asked myself is monogamy dead, or is it just taking a back seat for a while, or will it never die off?